Go.
Hello, everybody. How exciting. I'm very excited about this call, as are all of our leaders. For those of you who have never met me before, my name is Natalie Baldock. I'm a National Marketing Director for the Juice Plus Company. And tonight we have a very exciting call that some of the leaders and I are putting together. And we have a very special guest on our call tonight, Simon Mitchell from Network Marketing Mastery. He is going to walk us through what a 90-day game plan looks like. And for those of you who are very new to this business, there is a beautiful strategy that the UK built their entire organisation on called the 90-day game plan. And we are doing our very first West Australian 90-day game plan event on the 11th of September. So what we wanted to do tonight was just inform everybody exactly what a 90-day game plan looks like, and who better than the master himself from Network Marketing Mastery, Simon Mitchell, to talk about this. So Simon, I'm going to hand it over to you, and if you want to just share your thoughts and wisdom the next 10-15 minutes around the 90-day game plan and what it meant for the UK and for you in particular, we would love that.
Yeah, more than happy to. Thanks, Nat. I should fly you around the world introducing me everywhere. That's a lovely introduction. I appreciate that. Hi, guys. Hope you're all well. Like Nat said, I'm Simon. I'm from Network Marketing Mastery. First of all, I'm excited to be on this call because 90-day game plans change business. Let's be really clear about that. I know on this call I was watching some of the names jump on, and some of you I'm familiar with, some of you not so familiar with, which is exciting because that's a lot of new people coming into the business, which is really where growth happens. And there's a few things I want to talk about. Why? Number one, first of all, the 90-day game plan is key, and getting there is truly, truly key. When we talk about the 90-day game plan, at some point in life, you've got to decide to commit to this business. You've got to decide to say, do you know what? I'm really going to jump in, really going to embrace this business, really going to really attack it, because I promise you there's an opportunity in front of you. There's an opportunity in front of you to drastically, significantly, exponentially change your life. If you want to do this, if you want to commit to the next, let's not talk the next 90 days because we're going to do the event in probably just under a month. If at some point you're ready to live the life of your wildest dreams, give me a heck yes in the comments. I'm not one for me just sort of talking for the next 15 minutes. You can give me some interaction as well. If I'm speaking to the right audience, that at some point in life you want to live the life of your wildest dreams, then give me a heck yes in the comments. What I promise you is at some point you've got to decide. You've got to decide to commit to your business. At some point in life, you've got to say that this is the vehicle that is going to exponentially change my life. This is going to change my circumstances. This is going to change my future. This is going to change my family's life. And I promise you the best way to do that is a 90-day game plan. The reason why it works so well is our brain cannot really think about a year's time. Our brain cannot think about 10 years' time. I promise you to get there by chunking it down into 90 days. It's a manageable chunk where for the 90-day period, you really focus. You really focus and say, do you know what? I'm going to let go of some excuses. And sorry to swear in advance, you're going to let go of some bullshit. You can let go of some of the things that hold you back of truly, truly getting the life that I promise you deserve. There will be many people in the world that tell you don't deserve things, that you won't be successful. I promise you, from a 90-day game plan, by showing up, by turning up, by developing the strategies, the tools, the tips, the successes, I promise you, you walk away with a roadmap. Most people that I know in life, most network marketers that I know, have an idea of where they want to get to. They have an idea of who they want to help. They have an idea of the kind of impact that they want to have. They have an idea of the life that they want to live. But most people I know don't know where to go next. They don't know where to go after that. They don't know where to really put the first step in front of the other and really get into a place where you leave that event with a clear roadmap going ahead of you of what needs to happen, where you need to go next, and kind of the direction that you need to head in, rather than kind of waving around in the dark hoping for something magical to happen. Because I challenge you, at some point in life, you've got to decide. You've got to decide that this business is for you and this vehicle is for you. One of my favorite phrases in life, you'll hear me use it a lot of the times, is if not now, then when? If not this, then what? I'll say that again. If not now, then when? If not this, then what? Because at some point you have to say, I'm in, I'm committed to this, I'm going to have some fun, I'm going to play full out, and it's a 90-day period. Because here's what I promise you, if you can't commit to a 90-day period, can't commit to 90 days that can insanely change your life. I remember when I made that decision, when I flicked that switch to truly commit to a 90-day game plan, my business grew probably about 300%. It put me on a path to being able to travel all around the world. I'm very, very fortunate to travel I travel wherever I want really in life. But the commitment was that 90-day period where I went balls to the wall. I went all out. I hustled like there was no tomorrow. I let go of some excuses. I let go of some reasons that could stop me, or I let go of some things that might get in my way. And for 90 days, you focus. The best way to do that is to chunk that down into 3 different groups. So 3 30-day periods, really getting into the initial first stage of going out and getting recruitment, getting into the initial stage where you're going and really focusing on who can you help to join this opportunity, who else is looking for a vehicle, who else wants a chance to change their life. Then really getting into momentum mode. The Juice Plus company, network marketing in general, momentum is insane for your business. I promise you, if you've never gone through a momentum stage, you haven't yet seen what can happen with this business. When those who are on the call, just give me a wave if you can relate, that when people join your business, and lots of people join your business, and things are moving and things are growing, it's exciting. It's the energy. Everyone's going in the same direction. And that's really when I certainly believe that this business starts to become a lot of fun. But you have to decide. You have to decide that you get into that place. And then the third part of that is getting into a place where you truly go and build the vision for your future. You truly get into a place where you duplicate success. You teach a lot of your team how to build success. You then go and continue to build recruitment strategies. I'm a massive fan of really implementing some business building strategies. I guess I'm very focused a lot on how do you truly systemize and put things in process so that you truly can go and live the life that you want. Because like I said before, I promise that you deserve to be successful. Sometimes you just got to learn some tips, some tricks, some skills, some tools for you to go and implement. It's not that you need more knowledge. I promise you that. It's getting you into a place where you go and take action. It's getting you into a place where you make that decision. It's so much in our mind, and that's what the 90-day game plan really allows us to do, is get us into a place where we go, do you know what, I'm going to let go of some of those excuses. I'm going to let go of some of those fears, some of those doubts, some of those things that hold us back. And that's not just you, I promise you. That's every single one of us. That's human nature. We have things that get in our way. At some point, you have to let those stories go. At some point, you have to say, do you know what, now is my time. Get out of my way, because I'm going for the future that I want. I'm going for the life that I want to live, and nobody can slow you down, but you have to make that decision. That's what the 90-day game plan is all about. It's getting into a place where you can truly focus on really building your business, learning some cool tools, some strategies, some tips, getting into a position where you can then go execute and implement into your business. And you making that shift. I remember when I went to, where would it have been? It would have been in London. I went to a London conference, and there was that light bulb moment. There was that light bulb moment. You'll hear people a lot where they say they flipped their switch. It was that moment of energy inside where you said, you know what, I'm done playing small. I'm done letting other people's excuses get in my way. I'm done just like limiting myself for what I want for my future. I decided to sort of leave the corporate world, and from a personal perspective, I was in the corporate world. I decided I wanted to live life on my terms and create the life of my wildest dreams. To do that, you have to get into a place where you focus. Focus is insanely important for any network marketing business. By you deciding to focus upon your business with very clear executable strategies, I promise you your business will grow. Standing there going, I'm going to hope and pray and kind of flounder around, I promise you never get the results that you deserve, the results that you dream of. Because at some point you've got to say, I'm going to commit to this, I'm going to focus to this. One thing I will challenge every single one of you, not just to turn up, not just to be there. One, get really intentional, get really focused. You've kind of, what are we on, like 20 days out, 25 days out? It's not that far away on September the 11th. And that's kind of exciting, because what I challenge you is to, one, get really intentional, because get all your shit out of the way. Get all those things that are holding you back now, get it out of the way, so that come September 11th, you say, let's press play. Let's press go, and let's go. I love it when I see people jumping off the course as soon as I swear. Sorry for swearing. Let's get into a place where you truly, truly go and focus on this. You kind of get a warm up now. Get excited. So one, get intentional about what you want to achieve from the 90-day game plan. But two, every single person, I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you right now is bring somebody with you. Like, bring somebody with you who is just excited about life. Bring somebody with you who is excited about an opportunity. I don't care even if they're not in the business yet. I believe, and Nat, correct me if I'm wrong, it's 9 till 1. Maybe those times are slightly different, and Nat will correct me on that if I'm wrong. But bring somebody with you who is ready to change their life. Bring the most positive, energized, excited person that you know, and say, look, just give me a morning, come along, learn about how you can change your life, learn about a vehicle that significantly changed your energy, and turn up with that person. Because I promise you, when you get momentum, when people see what is possible, when energy comes together, that's where the magic happens. That's where your vehicle, your business moves, when people see the potential that is there. So your job is not just to show up. You're not, please, please, please. In fact, please don't come. I'm going to challenge you on this. Please don't come if you just want to keep playing small. Please don't come if you just want to sit there and say, do you know what? I'm 100% exactly happy with where I want life to be. Because if you're not 100% happy, then that's where you've got to turn up. That's where you've got to commit to the opportunity that is in front of you. And that is learning from, I will be there. John Holowody, one of the most successful people within the Juice Plus company, will be there. Leaders, some insane leaders that you have in Western Australia will be there. Come and learn what works. Jim Rohn talks about success leaves clues, and that is insanely important. You've got to show up with intentional energy. You've got to bring people along, and you've got to say, do you know what, for the next 90 days, I'm going to hustle and build. And that's the 90-day game plan, because that's what being a leader is about. At some point, you have to make that decision. At some point, you have to say, I'm done playing small. I'm done giving excuses. I'm done not getting the results that I want. Now is the time that you can make that happen. Because if not now, then when? If not this, then what? I could ramble on about this all day. Now, I don't know if you wanted me to add anything or if you have any questions for me about that. What I will say is I'm certainly excited to be there. I know John is as well. I know Nat posted it in the group earlier. We have a Q&A that we're doing tomorrow. I'd certainly encourage you guys to jump on that. We will also be doing an event on September the 10th, Network Marketing Mastery Live, where we'll be doing a whole workshop of really sort of strategies and tips and tools. So for you guys, it's the perfect weekend. I think it's a weekend for you to shift not just your focus, not just your energy, but really ramp things up to that next level. Because there's what I promise you in life is you can stay where you are, or at some point in life, things have to change. At some point in life, you have to make that decision internally. And at some point in life, you have to go execute some strategies. I promise you a 90-day game plan with not just my business, with the amount of people that I've seen exponentially change their lives by implementing for a short period of life. Think how much 90 days is in for the rest of your life. 90 days of choices, 90 days of focus, 90 days of energy for the rest of your life on your terms, your dream life, how you want to live it. But that's down to you. That's down to you to get intentional. That's down to you to show up. That's down to you to bring people. That's down to you to say, now is my time. So I don't know, Nat, if you want me to add anything else, I certainly can do. If you have any questions about anything, I'm certainly happy to answer them.
Well, you know, Simon, I don't know if there are any questions, but that really does explain a lot to a lot of people. It is really about driving momentum. And I want to just explain what's going on. On the Saturday the 10th, your one-day workshop, Network Marketing Mastery, really is about the strategies around how to drive great momentum. And then our 90-day game plan is actually the game plan, to develop the plan, to put it on paper, to learn why it's so important, and to actually pencil it in month by month, week by week, day by day. So a few people in Western Australia have done 90-day game plans already. And these people are people like Abby Haro, Valerie Gamer, Tamara Hunter, Dr. Tamara Hunter, well, as we know her, Tamara Hunter, and myself. I'm 60 days in. And we wanted just to share with you one by one what it's done for our teams and what it's actually physically doing for ourselves as well. So Simon, if you wanted to jump off because you've got another meeting, we will excuse you. I just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, from the whole of WA, we just want to say thank you, and we're really excited about seeing you on those 2 days in Perth. Can
I just add one more thing, just about the 90-day game plan? And I think it's really key. It is a lot of people, you will hear it a lot in the network marketing space, in the personal development space, is people talk about having game plans. People talk about having 90-day game plans. Well, I think, so for you guys, for every single one of you on this call, is come and learn from the best. Come and learn from people that have proven success. Come and learn from people that are walking their talk, that are playing this game at a high level, that are getting results. It's not going to be theory. I'm a massive fan of action. Getting out of a state of knowledge and into a state of action. It's coming and using systems and tools and the game plan, the roadmap, the blueprint, whatever you want to call it, of what works, so that you truly walk away and implement success. That's what it's about. It's about exactly what Nat said. It's about you putting it down to paper, step by step by step. What do you do this day? What do you do the next day? How do you truly go and get the results that I promise you to deserve? So I have got to jump off because I've got another meeting. I appreciate you guys, jumping on this call. And I will see you guys. I'll see you. Well, I'm over in WA in like 2 weeks' time, which is kind of cool. So I will see you guys then, and I'm excited to see you guys on the 10th and 11th weekend.
Big love. Thanks, Simon.
Big love, guys. Take care.
Okay, so what an amazing man he is, and I'm so excited about this weekend. So we've kind of got a network marketing mastery weekend with a 90-day game plan tapped on the end. So if you could make it one weekend in your calendar year where you actually dedicate yourself to setting huge intention, this is the weekend. So all team members, really consider being at both days, not just the 90-day game plan, which is essential, but both days will really help you boost your business. So what I'd like to do now is just invite Valerie Gamer onto the call to actually share what's happened for her. Val has been integral in Team B as one of the biggest growth players within the organisation, and she's now, I don't know if this is your second or third 90-day game plan, but Val, do you just want to share in, you know, three or 4 minutes what it's done for you and your team?
Yeah, thanks, Nat. Hi, guys. And, you know, first of all, how amazing is Simon? Like, I just love his energy. It's just fantastic. I've already written literally half a page of notes. For the 90-day game plan, Suddy and I started this at the start of the year. We thought, why not kick off 2016 with a really great 90-day game plan? But what it did for me, it made me realise that I was playing too small. I wasn't dreaming bigger. And I think we can get so caught up in, everyday life and all those different things. And when I went and was a part of this 90-day game plan on the Gold Coast, it made me think bigger. It made me step out of my comfort zone. And it made me realize more than anything, if I was going to have a movement, of creating, 2, 3, 4, 500 club, whatever it was, a movement of people that are just inspiring healthy living and having the best opportunity, it had to start from me. So if I wasn't dreaming big, how could I expect my team to dream big? And it's so important. It comes from you. It comes from the leader. And that's one thing that I really took away from the 90-day game plan. It's got to start from you. So if you're not dreaming big, how can you expect your team to dream big? I was playing so damn small, and so was my husband, Sonny. And since we've had that, we have had a growth like no other. And it honestly, I think in the first month alone, we put on 10 new franchisees just in January. And it just kept, the momentum was there. It was building. And all of a sudden, it was like, my God, why haven't I done this before? I was actually annoyed at myself. Why hadn't I done this before? So I can honestly tell you guys, what you're going to learn from Simon on the Saturday and then backing it up on the Sunday, you are going to have the blueprint. You are going to literally inject so much into your business that's going to create a momentum, and it's just going to be steamrolling like no other. Why I love it in September, it's really setting you up to really finish the year on a cracker. Honestly, it's going to be fantastic. And I can honestly tell you, it makes you realise so much. Those times where we think that we're talking to people when we're really not, like, you're kept accountable in that 90-day game group. So Nat, honestly, you know me, I'm a waffler. I can keep talking, but I can honestly say what it's done for Sonny and I and the business, and being able to then pass it down to the team members. Like, we've had growth like no other. It's just amazing.
Yeah, and and as one of Val's uplines, I have seen incredible growth in both her and Sonny, but in particular, I've seen incredible growth in the entire team under Valerie. And so, when I read my reports, this 90-day game plan, that those who are doing it are the ones that have the greatest success, and success leaves clues. So I'd like. Thanks, Val. We love you, and I love your energy just as much as Simon's. But I also want to just invite Abby. Abby has done now 2 90-day game plans, and I would love Abby to share with everyone what it's doing for you, Abby.
Hey guys, how you going? Okay, so as Nat said, I've done one, but I'm actually in one at the moment as well. Can you guys see me? Am I on your big screen, by the way? Is that okay? Nat, can you see me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So for me, when I first did it, I did my first one in January as well for the 90 days. And like Val said, she felt she was playing small. I felt the same, but I also felt that I had been fluffing around a lot. And what the 90-day game plan gave me was complete direction. It gave me a chance to really plan out my month to month for 3 months. And one of the things that stood out for me was that, with this with a plan, there also comes a bit of sacrifice as well. And what I realized, and something that John Halawati actually teaches, is what is your kryptonite? What are the things that are holding you back in the business that aren't letting you be to your full potential? And I realized at that point in time, there was things that, you know, maybe it was spending an hour in the evening at watching TV when really I should be going to work and doing things for my business. And there was a few little things that I addressed at the time, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to sacrifice those things in those 90 days and have full commitment. And I think when you plan that out for those months, you realize, you know, you're going to put some goals into place that makes you squirm. It's going to make you, and if it doesn't, it's not big enough. So you're going to have goals in place. You're going to have stretch goals in place. And I tell you what, from my experience and what I've done, I met all those goals in that time frame. So what it gives you complete focus, it gives you complete direction, and it gives you the energy around your team that's going to bring massive momentum. And that's the whole idea of the 90-day game plan, is you do it with your team. As Val says, goes the leader, goes the team, and all together that momentum is created, and it really becomes about an energy around it, and it's so exciting. It's one of the most exciting times to be in your 90-day game plan. So for me, it was about having some sacrifices, having massive direction, getting out of your comfort zone. You know, that was another big thing, is when you're writing down your goals, if you want to achieve some of those bigger goals, it's stepping out of that comfort zone. And you know what, that's where the growth happens. So it's basically a ride that you get to go on for 90 days, and it's an exciting ride. You get to see massive things happen in your team, and it becomes this great momentum driver. And I'm so excited. I'm 60 days in, and I don't know if you can see, I've got a massive whiteboard in my wall that covers my wall. And, you know, my July is ticked off beyond I achieved in July what I've written there. So I'm in the middle of August, and I'm about halfway through that. And I'm super excited because it's like smashing the goals. And that's what it's all about, is just doing that together. So as like Val, I can talk for ages, but I'm going to hand you back to Nat. Can you hear?
Oh, thanks, Abby.
No
Well,
problem.
it just absolutely warms my heart to see my girls in my team just have so much success from this. And you know what? I was the same. And as one of your NMG 100 Club leaders, I have to be really vulnerable and honest with you. I also was playing small. I played very big for 18 months to get to NMD 24 Club, but then I really relaxed. I relaxed from 24 Club right through to 100 Club. And I didn't understand what any of this really meant either until I started the 90-day game plan. I want to back up what the girls have said, but for me, it's become very, very clear what I want. It's become very clear. I've actually started to trust in myself so much more. I'm starting to streamline the type of people that I want in my business. So, you know, I because of Simon's coaching and because I actually committed to a 90-day game plan, what's happened for me is that I've very much stipulated that I would like to work with a particular type of group. So I've branded myself as corporates wanting out and entrepreneurs wanting leverage. So this is what I'm attracting, and it's this incredible flow. And so I'm reaching out to old work colleagues and business owners and people that I've been friends with for years, but I've never actually spoken to, because I was always talking to, you know, the mums at school, or I was talking to friends of friends, or I was talking to leads from my original team, or leads from my customers, but I wasn't speaking to my chicken list. And now the chicken list is not a chicken list. Now the actual list of people that I'm speaking to are people that I would like to work with, because I believe that together we could actually create something beautiful. And so, you know, the 90-day game plan, I have done this with a group of 10 leaders in the business who are on a massive action group, Voxer group, and we are speaking to a minimum of 10 people each and every day for 90 days with the intention of creating a specific result. So we are results driven, not intention driven. So we set the intention with the results being the final intention. And so when I hear on my Voxer group that all 10 of these girls are, oh, I signed a customer today. Oh, I signed up a franchisee today. Oh, I did 3 customers today. Oh, I've done 4 franchisees this month. And these are the results that we're hearing through this group of 10 people. There's nothing more exciting. Now, this is the most beautiful thing. We are in our 3rd month of this now, just moving into our 3rd month now. And I can tell you right now that when I read the reports from last month, it was these 10 women that have actually impacted the growth of the entire team more so than any other, because they are doing 10 customers plus per month. They are doing, over 3 franchisees a month. There is some really incredible growth with these girls. And they were all nervous. Even I was nervous. I was nervous to lead them. They were nervous to join. They were scared they were going to let themselves down and let others down. But what's actually happened is we have inspired and encouraged each other through this movement. And so what we want to do is create this for the whole team. And the 90-day game plan event, which is going to be on September the 11th between 10 and 1 at the, I can't remember the venue, but Emily, if you're there, you can chime in and tell us what the venue is. I think it's not, actually I don't want to say, but the flyer is out anyway. But we would love to welcome each and every one of you to come along and to bring somebody. Now, Simon's event the day before, the Network Marketing Mastery, how you find out more details around this is go onto Facebook, go onto Network Marketing Mastery, like the page, and then have a look at all the dates. For Perth, you'll see the flyer there, and simply click on the link and buy your ticket now. We, apparently, according to Simon, he's at 80% capacity already. Now, also, the other thing with our 90-day game plan event, there are only 220 seats. Now, there's over 100 people on this call tonight, and I've had probably 10 to 12 messages from people saying, I can't get on the call because we're at capacity. So that means that if all of us brought 1 friend each, we're going to sell out those 220 seats at that venue very quickly. So if I was you, I would be buying your tickets as soon as possible and booking all your babysitting for that weekend if necessary, and clearing that entire weekend. So just quickly, Emily, are you on the call and are you able to add anything about the event itself or the venue?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I guess we were doing starting it from 10 o'clock, so we were doing registration from 9:30, and then we were just going to go the whole way through. I guess my only suggestion is that you bring some food or some of your own water and stuff like that, but we won't be having any breaks. There's heaps of parking there, but I would definitely say get in really quick to get your tickets because we're going to sell out like that. And I've had quite a few people ask as well from old places around the world. We will have a Zoom link available for our event. I'm not sure about Simon's. We'll have to contact him separately about that. I haven't seen one for his yet, but for ours, yes, we will have one for those that can't get to the event physically. So yeah, and all the stuff that we're supplying as well will be for those that attend on the day or on the Zoom call only.
Somebody just asked, Emily, if we could get a bigger venue. Now, look, this is our first event. This is the biggest venue we can get at this point in time. We did spend a couple of weeks trying to find a very good venue on a Sunday. Every church group has booked everything out.
Yeah.
But if this event sells out quickly, we will get a better venue for our next 90-day game plan for the next quarter. So everybody, I would like to just congratulate everybody that actually got on this call tonight. I'm really proud of this team, this WA team. It is just a phenomenal group of people. This 90-day game plan event will be sensational. If you are there, if you set an intention, if you become results driven, if you get out of your own way and you commit to this, I promise you all that big things will happen in your business. So thank you everyone for being on the call, and we are looking forward to this event, and we're looking forward to seeing all your beautiful faces and some new faces of some excited people that you're going to bring to this event. So thank you, everyone, from Hunters and Gatherers and Team B and all the other teams that are in WA. We're really grateful. Thank you, guys.